Hey guys, welcome back to Crypto Mischief, where I talk about my favorite thing in the entire world, goddamn cryptocurrency. That's right. This is not financial advice. I'm not sponsored by this project. Everything in this video is for entertainment and education purposes only. Always do your own research and never invest more than you can afford to lose. Crypto is dangerous. You could lose everything. Now let's get into today's story, where I talk about my favorite thing in the entire world, goddamn cryptocurrency. So what happens when a meme coin decides to actually build something? This Binance Smart Chain meme coin launched lending, and it is working, really working. Book of Binance, a BSC coin that launched as a meme, but then added real utility by launching a live lending platform on chain called Book USD. It's rare to see a token pull off both community hype and product delivery, but somehow they've done it. That's right, Aaron has done it. So let's talk about lending. What is lending? Book of Binance launched Book USD, letting users borrow against their book directly through the dApp. You can borrow a stablecoin called BUD, that is pegged to $1 with your book collateral. Early numbers in Book USD are showing massive engagement, with funds being lent and repaid smoothly. It's not just fluff, it's fully live and used by a growing number of book holders. And that alone puts it ahead of 90% of other projects out there. The interest rates, they're very competitive. We're going to have a look at them. And the platform smartly encourages borrowers to hold book while rewarding holders. Of course, you can pay back your loan and take your book out at any time. That's some next level tokenomics. A real page turner. So here we are. This is the landing page for bookusd.com, where you can use your book token that you buy on PancakeSwap as collateral to borrow stablecoins and use those stablecoins to earn additional yield. We will come here to launch app. But before we do that, let's just check out exactly what's going on here, right? Book USD TVL, $6.4 million. Unbelievable, right? Stability Pool staking currently is paying 249.9% APR. You earn BUS token, which is the share token. The TVL of the stability pool is $1.2 million. BUS staking, the share reward coin of this platform, pays you 644% APR. You earn stablecoin, BUD, and the TVL of that is $244,000. These protocol metrics are insane, to be honest, right? The book collateral at the moment is $4.9 million. Look at this tweet. Look at this tweet, then come and retweet this tweet, like this tweet, comment, because meme coins are not like stocks. Stocks, Tesla, Amazon, you buy the stock, you don't do anything about it. You just expect the stock to go up with the success of the company, right? You don't need to tweet about stocks. Meme coin, you buy a meme coin, you better be tweeting. You better be tweeting a lot, right? Because that's how meme coins work. We purchase them and then they go viral from other people talking about the same thing, right? So this is massive. Book grows stronger every day. We reply, right? What are they talking about? 110 million book has now been deposited on Book USD. That is nearly 60% of the total circulating supply of book token. That is unbelievable. 60% of the token is deposited inside Book USD. Load your bags, tell your friends, tell your family, tell your neighbor's dog, tell your enemies. Everyone needs to hear about book, because book is becoming very scarce. When coins become scarce, they become more valuable. The next phase is about to begin, and you'll want to be holding. You must be seeing this and thinking, yeah, wow. Let's check out some other stats. So BUD token, I told you it's a stable coin. It is currently $1.01. Everything's good there. BUS token is 30 cents, holding extremely strong, right? It launched around about the same price. It's been holding very strong, holding its value, which is good for staking it. And book token is just under 5 cents, which is up around about 20x from pre-sale, which we covered on this channel. So people who have been in book, they've been in with this channel, with Crypto Mischief, we've been in from day one. We've hit a 20x and we continue to get stronger, right? Let's check out the platform. Now, be aware that this is a complex platform, but it's quite intuitive and easy to understand. Top one, Trove management. You take your book token, you deposit it in as collateral, then you borrow out the stablecoin, right? So for example, here I have 281,000 book, which currently is worth $12,800, and I get to borrow out stablecoins. If I borrow out too many stablecoins and the price of book goes down, I could get liquefied or redeemed, which means I would essentially not have this book anymore. But you do get, the borrowed amount of coins that you've borrowed out, or if you're liquidated also. So you don't lose 100% of your assets if you get liquidated, but it's preferable not to get liquidated. You can see I like to have a very high collateral ratio. I hit around 700 to 800%. I like to be safe. Other people, you can see, are not so safe. They like to use 194%, 200%, 300% collateral, which I don't want to lose my book ever. So I'm happy because book's going to go up anyway. I'm just earning a little bit of extra juice on the side from some of my book. Nice stuff. So I manage my Trove. If I wanted to borrow more, I could manage my Trove. If I had any book, I could then put more book in and I could borrow out more stable coins, more BUD. From the BUD, I can then stake the BUD into the stability pool and I earn BUS token. BUS token is the share token I told you about. That's what, 3 cents? So like 30 cents, can't remember. What is it? It is 30 cents, right? So stability pool staking, I have 1,600 BUD in here and I've got $6. So then I can claim the $6. This is from about 12 hours of staking. Good stuff, right? And then I can decide, do I either sell the BUS token into book, then I can loop it back in and get more stable coins, put it back in, keep looping, basically building more book bags. Or I can decide I want to use BUS staking. So I can manage my stake here and I can put my BUS token inside of BUS staking. Then I earn BUD token and I can also earn book token as well. So you earn double rewards in the BUS staking. You earn BUS token in the stability pool. And if book continues to go up in price, which has been doing quite a lot recently, we're going to look at the chart soon, then you can also borrow more stable coins on your book. It is win-win. So you might be thinking, Richie, how to buy book? Very easy. From Book USD, link in the description. Just come to book live price. Come here, book TWAP Oracle, and we click on buy. This will bring you immediately to PancakeSwap. Connect your wallet on the Binance Smart Chain, and then you can swap your BNB or USDT or XRP, anything you like, into book token. Because I think that it has potential to go much higher than the price is at right now. Now, this is my opinion, and I don't want to sway you with my opinion because YouTube like to flag that actually for being bad. So I'm just going to tell you, I like buying book. You do what you want to do. I'll do what I want to do, right? That's the easiest way to talk about this. I now have 2,500 more book. I will slam it in there. It's raised up my collateral ratio and therefore I'm in more safety. I could borrow more, but if I wanted, but at the moment, I'm just going to chill. So as you can see from this chart, book launched back in January and now we're into May, right? It's going very strong. From the launch of book, we have come from the bottom there all the way up to what is now sitting at, God, a nice 4,500% up from there. Amazing performance for this token, right? And the all-time high would be 5,800% up from the launch of book. Now, interestingly, the reason I'm making a video right now is because we are seeing a little bit of volatility in the book price, which means that the book price is lower than it was yesterday. It's lower than it's been for about 1 week, right? Which is interesting for me because I like to buy book around about these lower prices. I don't want to buy book at the top. I want to buy book on the red days. I want to make videos about book when it's going down so that people who are savvy in crypto or have interest in buying assets can get themselves a better price if they decide that it's right for them. So that's why I did just buy more book, and that's why I put it in book USD, because I'm very safe in my collateral ratio. We could go down massively in the price of book, and I'll just keep buying it anyway and increasing my ratio, and I'm earning passive income at exactly the same time. So hats off to Book of Binance. I have to say it has been an absolute pleasure holding this token and using their protocols. A meme coin that's proving you don't need to choose between hype and utility. You can build both hype and utility. And if this works perfectly on Binance Smart Chain, imagine what Sui Trump is going to do when we launch our DEX and yield farm on Sui Trump, which would be another example of giving a meme coin real utility, right? I'll leave all the links in the description so you can check it out, do your own research on this project, smash the like button, subscribe if you're into real crypto content, And I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to follow Book on X, get into their Telegram, join the weekly AMAs by their doxed founder. It's taking all the boxes that know, so just go have a look. Trust me, go have a look. Go on. Don't get wrecked.